This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
Welcome to DBL. It's a special show today. Yeah, we're going to look back at emotional moments on set. We do like to have deep conversations, even when they're a little uncomfortable. I feel like that's what we do best here.
Yes. We do a lot of things well, but I got pretty honest during this story about Jim Carrey making women feel awkward. Watch.
Jim Carrey is in hot water over comments he made to a female journalist. So he was speaking to Charlotte Long of Heat magazine about his upcoming movie, Sonic the Hedgehog. Take a look.
And in the film, Sonic has a bucket list. And I was wondering, after all you've done in your career and in your life, is there anything still left on your bucket list?
Just you.
Oh, wow.
That's it. It's all done now.
I don't know what to say to that.
I know. Just own it.
Okay.
You could say it's been a tough week for Jim. He's also getting called out for making Margot Robbie feel awkward when they both appeared on the Graham Norton show. Watch.
You're amazing, and I'm so excited for you. It's incredible that you've gotten as far as you have with your obvious physical disadvantages. Unbelievable. Really something. That's just pure talent there.
Eric and I have the same reaction.
No, I think, but
you're not allowed to tell make a joke with people anymore.
I honestly, I was in morning radio for over a decade. If I pulled all the audio from every artist that walked through that door, I think some people might actually die on the spot. I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. I think that it comes from I think intention plays some important parts of things. Is it appropriate to hit a journalist while she's reporting a story on the bum? No. Is it appropriate to say things that are sexually disparaging or make someone uncomfortable? No. But when you are in the context of certain rooms, and Lord help me when I say things like this, because I just know already. But in the context of certain rooms, you have to know your audience and who the interview is with and the demographic. Not everybody is going to be outraged by everything. And that's just the truth. I'm sorry. Hit me up. I'm not a feminist. I'm sorry. Whatever it is. But that's the truth. That's how it goes.
See,
sometimes.
I think we can have, as you would always say so classically, duality of thought, where yes, you can look at, you heard me laugh, you can look at Jim Carrey and you can laugh at it, but at the same time, you can feel uncomfortable for the woman who doesn't want to be boiled down to her physicality. So I think a lot of women can relate, whether it's on the Graham Norton show, which is similar to that of like a Jimmy Kimmel or a Jimmy Fallon, or whether you're having a one-on-one and she clearly may be flattered, maybe not be flattered. I don't know. But it happens too often.
Would we be having this conversation if that was Liam Hemsworth? The guy that plays Thor or whatever? I don't know.
So.
I don't know which one it is.
No, I really do think
You think if he had made that same joke?
It's not fun always being boiled down to your physicality.
He plays Thor. That's the whole thing, is his physicality.
Yeah, but for people who would be who are offended in this situation, yes, it wouldn't matter who it's coming from. I don't believe it does matter. But I'm not going to, for me, I'm saying it in the context of I'm sitting in a radio station called Chicago's Hits and Hip Hop, and we're playing music about all of these things, and somebody's going to come in and I'm going to get offended. No, I can't. Unless it's something that is encroaching on my personal space or crossing boundaries of my personal moral code.
Can you boil it down to if it offended her, that's okay. If it didn't offend her, that's okay too?
Right. Which one are we talking about? Because I thought they were both funny.
I thought they were
Jim
both
Carrey,
funny.
And that's okay. But it's also okay if she was offended in my book.
That's fine too. But I'm saying it's funny. It doesn't make me a misogynist because I think it's funny. First of all, it's Jim Carrey in a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and you're insinuating that it's sex that he's saying.
I didn't get that at all.
Meaning he's saying that's this interview. This
if
is
he
all
said
it is
just one night with you,
right? He's saying this interview. That's what he's saying. He's filling in the blank space. And the next one is you listen. You don't think some of Hollywood has to do with looks and not talent? Listen, that's the hard truth if you don't believe it.
I can think it's funny. I can also say it's okay if Margot was uncomfortable, and it's okay if she felt awkward, and I can also say it's okay if that interviewer felt like she was boiled down to her physicality. That's okay. And to your point, just because you laughed shouldn't make you feel like a misogynist. It's all okay, but don't get mad at Margot Robbie if she felt awkward, because you don't know how many times maybe that she's been told that the only reason why she succeeded in Hollywood is because of her physicality.
But I think that's the litmus test, Sam. I think when you're in that moment, especially when you're a personality, when you're a figure, you have, or anyone for that matter, you have the ability to decide where your boundaries lie. And I think that there is a social, or there is a kind of a code, a contract that you make when you walk into an interview situation, especially when we're not talking about hard news. So if the person who was subjected to it feels uncomfortable, then we can all respect that. But what I can't respect is making a person feel uncomfortable for something that they should have felt uncomfortable about, in your opinion. That's where I have to draw the line.
Yeah, wow, so many layers.
I know.
And to that point, something that stuck with me that I'm now implementing with my daughter, and this is kind of a tangent, but something that you've always said is, I'm never going to make myself uncomfortable to make you comfortable.
Right.
Erica,
no, that's so important.
That's everything, boundaries, consent, and I'm starting to implement that with Sophie, so I want to thank you for that.
Good.
It's a whole nother layer to this.
Yeah.
Whew, coming up on DBL. Brandon pays it forward with inspiration. This is such... Wow, you're gonna need your tissues. This is all about him and his little sister. You gotta stay tuned for it.
Closed captioning provided by...
My name is Erica Cobb. My hair is 100% authentically me, and so are my opinions. I am from Chicago, Illinois, and that's where my career started. My role on the panel is the voice of reason, if sometimes you want to be questionably unreasonable.
It's part of growing up.
Get him, girl.
And this is part of it.
Growing up, Al, is part of growing up. It's super disrespectful. Revealing my natural hair on live TV was one of the most liberating things I've ever done. Let me tell you, I would have been in the salon a long time ago if I knew it got a standing ovation. And as a result, I know that that's affected a lot of other women who want to be their most authentic self, and I carry that with me every day. DBL is unapologetic. DBL is organic. DBL is fearless. DBL is you.
Especially with this show, like how transparent we're able to be. I think it's the juxtaposition between the look of the show, like we look more newsy, but we can speak more point of view. And generally when you have a point of view show, it trends a little bit more pop looking than news-based, but we are owned by a news organization, which is another strange juxtaposition. A lot of things lined up to make Daily Blast Live happen that have never lined up before, and that's the reason why you're starting to see other versions of shows like us on digital formats, and that this is going to be something that truly thrives. But I think us being owned by a news station or a news group, Tegna, but being able to do what the other panel shows have been able to do, but in a more 360 format, has been a big strength for us. And then you guys chiming in, telling us your ideas in real time has also bolstered what we're saying here. So thank you for being a part of this social experiment that's now thriving. Hey.
Welcome back to DBL. We've been looking back at moving moments in DBL history.
Well, in this next story, Brandon talks about the special bond he shares with his little sister and how she inspired him to pay it forward. Take a look.
There's a black bear advisory, so I'm just gonna give you a hug and kiss now, because if I see a black bear, pew! I come from a family of 8 in terms of brothers and sisters. Tyson is the 5th oldest. I would have this thing for her to say, me and her would do it. I would be like, Mommy, Daddy, shoo! And she would go, shoo! And you know, that definitely connected us. It was great joy to me that, you know, this shy young little baby was starting to come to me and, you know, allowing me to hold her and not allowing my other brothers and sisters to do it. That day when I found out that Tyson was diagnosed with cancer, my dad sat me and my older brother down. He really didn't say cancer, he didn't say anemia and all, and he said that that Tyson was gonna have to go away for a little bit and receive treatments. And there was that time where we all got tested, our bone marrow got tested because she was gonna need a bone marrow transplant, and none of us were the match. When here I am at prep school at Fork Union Military Academy and I could never make it up to Johns Hopkins just because of everyone's schedule. It was rough, but it was confusing at the same time. My stepmom would come home with pictures of Tyson in the hospital, and you're seeing your little sister there with a bald head, because your sister's going through chemo. As an older brother, you feel powerless. And it's like, you don't want any family to go through that, Now that I'm older and you see the different things that different families go through with their children, it's like these kids don't ask for this. These kids just want to live a normal life. Like Tyson just want to live a normal life. You kind of look up at God sometimes. It's just like, what are you doing to my little sister, man? Like, what are you doing to my family? It's not fair. When it comes to your little sister and through what she's been through and how she beat cancer. I got a sister that beat cancer. I feel so drawn to go to a children's hospital and create memorable experiences for not only the parents but the kids, because I feel like I wasn't there for my sister. I'm sorry your big brother couldn't be there. I want to meet these kids' parents at these children's hospitals, and I just entertain them for a little bit, get them laughing, get them smiling, just bring some sort of joyness to these families. So I get to go to the Children's Hospital in Colorado, visit children and parents on the cancer floor. We get to go to Seacrest Studios, entertain, do some radio stuff, do some TV stuff as well, and also get involved with the art project. For the time that I'm there, I would really love to take these parents and these kids away from their day-to-day. 2 claps for me being cool. There we go, let's get started.
So proud of you, Brandon. Coming up on DBL, Brandon heads to the Children's Hospital to pay it forward, and there might be a little surprise in store for him. That's coming up next. Hey everyone, I'm Sam Shocker. The way I would describe myself as a host of DBL, well, my co-hosts call me like the mom, so I guess I'm kind of like the team mom. Happy Mother's Day, Sam. Oh, Mama Bear. Yeah. Being a working mother is something that's very near and dear to my heart. I have such respect to all mothers out there, and that I love animals. I will advocate for animals till the day I die. The connection that we have built with the viewer, you feel like family, you share things that you are going through with us, and I felt comfortable sharing a really dark time in my life with you. I'm going through it.
I know.
I'm proud that we are inclusive. I'm proud that we have conversations about social injustices. Yes, we always have fun on this show, but at the end of the day, I feel like that we're making a difference. We really do provide a voice for the voiceless, and I'm so grateful for that.
Hey DBL Nation, we here at DBL are going to continue to keep you informed.
Keep you guys informed during this coronavirus pandemic.
But in the meantime,
we want you guys to be safe.
Stay safe out there, wash your hands. Wash your hands.
And practice social distancing.
Practice social distancing.
Together, we're going to help try and contain this virus as much as possible.
Because we're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
And we're all going to get through this together. Stay safe, everybody.
Welcome back to DBL. We are looking back at emotional moments like when Brandon paid it forward, Erica.
We all know that I love to tease Brandon.
Yep.
It's all in good fun, but what Brandon does in this next story makes me so proud of my little TV brother. Check it out.
What's up, everybody? You're watching B-Boy 45. We're down here in the Seacrest studio, the Hospital Zone TV and radio station, with a big treat for you. Give it up for our friend Brandon London, teaching us some crafts today.
2 claps for me being cool. There we go. Let's get started. We're gonna make some really good dream catchers today, I feel like.
Do you like the Broncos?
Yeah, I like the Broncos. What's up, JJ?
The ceiling.
Oh, good joke right there. I'm loving it.
What do you think can you not have for breakfast?
Oatmeal and raisins, because I'll do something to your stomach, brother.
Lunch and dinner.
Oh, I'm gonna use that one on my next date. Thank you, brother.
Let's give Brandon London a hand. Thanks for hanging out with us. That was awesome.
I look at it as a tribute to Tyson. To be able to see that smile, it was kind of like me being able to go back in time and be in the room with Tyson and see a smile on her face.
The next thing you get to do is go visit the kids upstairs in their rooms.
Nice.
Which is a bunch of fun. But you can't go up there without an escort. Okay. So we got to get somebody in there with you. So I think we have somebody who's going to come in and help you out here.
Hi.
What?
His initial reaction, like his face was like really wide open, so I knew that he actually didn't know, and it was a surprise. So I did well with keeping it a secret.
All right, you ready to go visit some rooms?
Yes.
Let's put some smile on some kids' faces, the London way.
Come on.
Let's go.
And being able to do it with my brother, knowing just how much he regretted not doing it with me, like it really touched my heart.
I heard you're a sports fan. Yes. Before I hand this over, I need to know what's your favorite NFL football team.
Broncos.
I think we're in the wrong room. We're looking for Giants fans here. Bang, bang. New York Giants shirt, buddy. New York Giants. So what's your favorite team now?
The Broncos.
Oh, okay. So what's it like, walking through a hospital again, children's hospital like this?
It definitely brings back some memories of just having to walk up and down the hallways with Mom just to get out the room.
Are you Bentley? Hi Bentley, how you doing? I'm Brandon. How are you?
I'm Tyson. Nice to meet you. We have some cool goodies for you.
We got a rock, paper, scissors, shoot to see who gets the popcorn. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, you can keep the popcorn. Oh.
Just having someone come speak to them, talk to them, it means so much, honestly.
Especially someone as cool as me, right?
I mean, I don't know about that, but okay.
I mean, come on now. Joshua! What kind of things do you like doing?
I play the piano.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead, show us a little something, man. I want to do Dancing with the Stars one day. If there's something that young Tyson and grown Tyson could tell these kids, what do you think it would be?
Just keep pushing through. I mean, you gotta believe that there's gonna be a happy ending at the end and just work through it.
It's cool that they get cool visitors like us to help them push through, put a smile on their face, right?
Yeah.
Team London, baby.
Yep.
So proud, right?
I know I got teary-eyed when Tyson came in. Every time I see it, I'm like...
I know. We love you, Brandon and Tyson. DBL Deal Blast coming up next.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Hey DBL Nation, I'm Lindsay Granger. I'm a trained journalist. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I learned to extensively research. I've written a documentary. I describe myself as the host that will bring a fresh perspective to the panel. I think Tori and I might disagree.
Not a nice thing for the president to say.
Everyone's blowing out of proportion, but that's okay, because today we need that. DBL is a creative, fun, and fast-paced type of show. Who wouldn't want to be at DBL? I'm looking forward to joining the panel and getting into some fun, interesting, and intense conversations. But it's important today. We need to agree to disagree and have the dialogue. A lot of people watch TV and say, how am I represented? DBL is the answer to that question. I'm Lindsay Granger, and I hope to be your voice.
Hey DBL Nation, I'm Stephanie and I'm the host on the show that brings a bit of British sass, humour and pretty much annoyance to everyone else to the show. Who can name all of Brandon's exes?
Oh, wow!
It can go either way, you either love me or hate me, I'm like Marmite. Yes. I'm from England, you might be able to tell from my very strange accent. I love fashion. I am the person that you'll go to for celebrity gossip. I am a big gossiper and I love spilling all the information with you guys. It's my favourite thing to do. If this is my sister's best friend, are you kidding me? I'm looking forward to joining the panel full time with Erica, Brandon and Jeff. They're my favourite people ever and I'm more than ready to be seeing so much more of you guys.
Welcome back to DBL. It's time for some sweet, sweet deals. Earlier, Steph showed us some awesome products at even better prices. Here's today's DBL Deal Blast, presented by MorningSave.com. All right, some sweet, sweet deals. What do you have for us today, Steph?
Tori, I'm at home and I have got some amazing deals for you guys. And this one, well, it's an essential. It is the 2-pack iZoom Flickering Flame Tabletop Light. Isn't it lovely? So this creates a really nice warm and inviting atmosphere. It's flickering LED candlelight, so it's great for indoor dining or for an outdoor patio party. And guess what? 600 hours of running time.
Whoa.
So that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So normally these are $80, but right now they're only $19. This is a good deal for summer, Tori, for your barbecues, your outdoor parties. 76% are saving there, Tori. Isn't that awesome?
That's really good.
If you've got kids and you're scared of having candles around, you know, this is like a really easy substitute and it gives the same feel, you know?
Totally. That's beautiful.
Now, we've all been in a tricky situation where our phone has run out of battery and it needn't ever happen again, Tori, with this. So this is a 2-pack Instacharge 400 mAh power bank. So this is a stylish power bank. It's really compact and it can fit in any bag. And it has a 3-in-1 universal cable that includes a Lightning, micro USB, USB-C connector, and also it's got a built-in flashlight, which I think is really cool.
Whoa.
So now normally these are $80, but right now, Tori, they're only $17, which means we're saving 79%. And for peace of mind, I think that's really good.
I also think it's just like a safety thing. I like how it's cute. It fits in the bag. It's gonna save me, but also thank God for that flashlight. That's a really smart part of that.
This is a really good one.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of this.
That's a
Safety
keeper.
first, like we said.
Agreed.
Okay, my product of the week, Tori.
Drum roll.
Professional blow drying. Well, it ain't cheap, is it? But not anymore. It can be with this Tri-Pro Prisma Pro dryer with an adjustable airflow technology. It is so light, so it makes drying your hair at home a lot easier. It allows hair to dry up to 60% faster than other typical hair dryers. And you can change the nozzle on the end.
Smart.
So you can like add different attachments.
Smart.
And it comes with a diffuser if you've got the curly locks
curly
too.
locks, that looks good.
So normally these are $150, but right now it's only $39, which is saving 74%, Tori. So if you're a fan of a blow dry, I definitely recommend this.
Steph, you blew me away. You blew me away with that blow dryer, and also it looks like it's from the future, which I always think looks sleeker in the bathroom.
Oh, it does.
You know what I'm saying? It just looks sleek.
Must have product of the week.
Applaud. applause. I like that.
I have got the most affordable luxury cross-styled purse linen nylon crossbody with a purse light. So look at this. It includes all of the necessary card slots, different colors. Ideal for the woman on a go. I love seeing you in leopard print. This one could be for you.
Yeah.
It comes in black, gold, navy, red, or leopard print. So normally these are $79, and right now they're only $19, which means you're saving 76%. I like these. They're perfect size, you know, so you can fit so much in here. And like it comes with the strap, so you can have it with or without the strap. So I'm a big fan of this. I think these look amazing.
I think you can also move that from purse to purse, like put all your stuff in there, purse to purse to purse, and you've got it to go. That's smart. So head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices you guys saw. You can even visit morningsave.com on your smartphone. Steph, thank you so much. Meanwhile, Eric and I are like eyeing things. Which one? What are you eyeing?
I need those faux candles that stand up on the patio. I'm all about this patio thing. All the outdoor spaces, I'm like all about right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And then what about, for me, the battery charger? Do you know how many times my phone dies?
I know.
And I'm like stuck and I need to call Mark or I need to call Sophie's babysitter and I'm like, oh.
Well, the other thing is that I always notice with my husband and I is that we always need to use a charger at the same exact time. And it's always in the same location, so we start fighting. It's one of those, he charges it, and then I'll move, and then he'll like take it out.
I know, I'm not about that.
Just get another charger.
I know, and then every time Stephanie sells something, I just want to buy it. She could sell a sack of potatoes, and I could hate potatoes, and I would still buy it.
She has that effect.
I know, she really does. That was a really weird analogy. A sack of potatoes. All right, remember, we are always on Facebook, always on YouTube. We will see you later.
What's up, DBL Nation? Al Jackson here. I'm the host that brings a little bit of levity to the panel. Let's be honest, things get a little serious. Sometimes you gotta break that up with a little humor. That's where I come in. Why can't you be an adult and be uncomfortable for a few hours? It's all right. Something viewers might not know about me, I have a degree in biology. I know, it's weird. I wasted my money. And then I decided to go to graduate school for biomedical sciences. So that happened. The co-host that makes me laugh the hardest is Tori. He's one of a kind.
I'm just saying anything is possible if you trout yourself.
The co-host that irritates me easily is Tori. She's one of a kind.
Tori, does that taste like a neighborhood you've never been to?
Oh my God!
DBL is bold. DBL is unfiltered. DBL is uncensored. DBL is slightly censored. Welcome back to DBL. Now, the NBA Finals are sadly over, but basketball continues in the Big Three. I was lucky enough to sit down with Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman and my boy, yeah, I called him my boy, rapper Ice Cube, to talk about the league. One of Ice Cube's most iconic songs and Drake's behavior during games was a subject of discussion. So with that said, I hate you guys. Let's talk with today's Chatting with the Stars. Welcome back to DBL. Erica and Tori are joined by our own Sam Shocker to talk about the best moments from what? Reality TV. You guys know what time it's for. It's time for... Welcome back to DBL. Now, we all know tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and while I love cooking, I've always steered clear of the Turkey Day meal. Let's be honest, it's super intimidating, but this year, I've decided to give it a try. Why? Because I got a great teacher, and her name is who, y'all? Granny Lula. Enjoy.